So, installing Laravel is not really difficult, and for those of us that have been using Laravel, I think there's nothing different from the former versions. Okay, just that working with it, they change a lot of things. Okay, a lot of things are different from the version 7.x. Okay, except for the installation. The installation is still the same thing. So when you go to the documentation, just the way you normally install it before, you install using a composer. Okay, like I said in the previous clip, you need a composer to install Laravel. Okay, now with this command, composer global required Laravel slash installer, what you're simply doing is you are downloading, it will download the Laravel installer into your system and register it globally on your system so that the Laravel command will be available when you need it, because you need Laravel command to build your new application. Okay, so composer global require Laravel installer is the first thing you're supposed to do if you're working with Laravel for the first time. But if you are not working with it for the first time, that means probably you've installed Laravel or you have the Laravel installer on your system already. You can go to the next step. Okay. For me, I've installed Laravel. I've been using Laravel, so I don't really need to do this again. But if you are doing it for the first time, this is the first thing you do. You download the Laravel installer into your system, and its composer will also register it globally within the system so that the Laravel command will be available for you. Okay, so what I'll do now, I just want to build a new application on Laravel. So I will simply come to my test editor using VS Code. In my VS Code, I have my Git configured. That's my Git configured on my terminal. Go to View, go to Terminal. Okay, it doesn't really matter whether you have PowerShell here or you have the command prompt there. That's the normal Windows command here. Anyone you have will go. Okay, so what I will simply do, first of all, I don't really even need to do this first. First of all, I'm going to the directory where I want to install my new app. Okay, I'm using XAMPP to work, so I'll go to open my XAMPP folder. Okay, if you are using Windows, you can install your XAMPP in your drive C, well, depending on where you install your XAMPP. So if I open my XAMPP folder, I'll go to my htdoc. So I select the htdocs and I click on select folder. So when I select folder, it's going to open the htdoc folder tree where I'll see all the projects I have in my htdoc. Okay, now what I will do here now from the htdoc here, I can simply open my terminal, and any project I create now will be created as part of a project in terminal. Okay, now for instance, if I view, let's say, let's review this in Explorer. These are the folders in my htdoc right now. Okay, now I want to create a new app. I'll simply type the command Laravel, which is made available by the composer already. Laravel, then I said new, then I'll give my project a name. Okay, let me just call this training. Okay, and I hit enter. Okay, uh, sorry, I did something wrong there. So it's Laravel new training. Okay, so with this, to craft a new application for me and install all the things that are necessary. Okay, if you view my htdoc, you see that it has created a training folder here for me. Okay, now if we go to view it on the Explorer, you're going to see that we have a training folder here that have been crafted by the Laravel. So on the training folder, it will install all the things necessary for me automatically. Okay, this installation is going to take a little while. So I'll simply just pause or stop this video for now, and I'll continue after the solution must have been done.